Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, and I am the success strategist bringing you today the power of Ikigai. We're joining week 21 of the Spotlight on Strategies to bring you the latest and greatest tips, tools, and techniques to allow your business not only to thrive, but to scale exponentially in 2024 and beyond. Typically, we're talking about Ikigai in the context of a person and them optimizing their potential, because Ikigai is a Japanese word for your reason for being. They tell us that there's two seminal days in our life. One, the day we're born. Two, the day we figure out why. And today we're talking about that exact context. Is you on your journey as an entrepreneur, as a business leader, as a seasoned veteran of a mid, medium, small, large sized business anywhere around the world, still has your reason for being. And when we dial into that and we focus on all of the strengths, skills, innovation, creativity that comes from you being in pure alignment with that in every aspect of your life, including the businesses that you are running and or thinking about starting up, that's when you can exponentially scale your success and beyond. So today, a few core principles. Again, Ikigai, Japanese concept. I invite you to Google it, but it is your reason for being. It is your life force. It is what gives you life. If you are not feeling satisfied, if you are not feeling in alignment, if you do not have clarity on what that next stage looks for you, there is an Ikigai canvas, and I welcome you to please work on an exercise through that. I'm happy to help you. Contact information at the end or the below graphic that you see before you. But what we're trying to do is get you dialed in. It is your reason for being and your life force. So today we're going to talk about Ikigai through the lens of the business. Why does this concept matter, not only for you as a leader or an entrepreneur, solopreneur, seasoned business veteran, but it matters for your business because it drives advances in four core areas. One, engagement and culture. So when we think about how we engage with our employees, with our contractors, with our clients, with our customers, with our partners, right? We need to understand what is driving them. Why? Because then if we understand their reason for being, we can be in alignment with their mission, their vision, their goals, and oftentimes their values. And that's when we're getting those 25x returns. The next thing is culture, right? If we can be open to learning more about what our team members are doing, that broad swath of team members, and we're constantly pulling from them what is their why, and we're implementing an alignment operation within our organizations, we're going to get that consistently. And ultimately, that's going to change the culture, because what happens when we have clarity, alignment, performance goes through the roof, quality goes through the roof, excellence goes through the roof, right? Because all of these things, when we go back to our roots of it's all about the people, we can understand what matters most to you, what matters most to the organization. How do we create those strong chess moves to put the right person in the right place for the right opportunity and be flexible and have that be optimized for driving organizational value growth. The next part we touched upon a little bit, and that's about innovation and creativity. When people are aligned in their purpose, when their reason for being is being fulfilled, it's like a rocket booster occurred in them, but also that portion of the organization or your organization writ large, depending on where that person is. And so what we want to do is we want to create these rocket boosters across the organization at all levels. We want to be able to really create these catalysts in every single portion of our organization. Shouldn't matter what the level, shouldn't matter what the title, shouldn't matter what aspect of the organization they're involved with. This can equally apply to our clients and customers, to our partners, to W-2 employees, to contractors, to our executive suite, to our middle management, and to our SMEs. What's most important is we are learning about, again, their reason for being, their purpose. When those are in alignment, then we can more effectively harness and utilize the skills, knowledge, and abilities that they bring to the table. Why does this matter? Is because when we can put those together through this engagement and culture change, we're going to get out of the box thinking that helps create those innovation pipelines, that helps create that out of the box thinking, that helps create an innovation lab, right? That's going to help your organization scale. There's no reason we can only be looking at innovation from a servicing our clients and our customers first. If in the language of tech, we need to eat our own dog food, right? Innovation and creativity starts with us. It starts with what we do on a daily basis, how we think, how we approach things, and the optimization tools and techniques that we use within our own organization. So Ikigai, huge here, right? For optimizing, because it enables that cultural engagement that will help you 2x, 5x, 10x, 25x your organization with much greater ease, because you're building it in to your organizational culture and DNA. Next, when we look at this, what does all this add up? If we have an engagement, stronger engagement, if we have greater clarity, if we have greater alignment, if we have higher performance, if we have nonstop innovation and creativity for products and services focused both internally and externally, and we have the wrappers that we're putting around it, what does that give us? Competitive advantage, right? So it's that performance management wrappers that we're going to put around this. And Ikigai can help, right? Because Ikigai can help identify through Ikigai Canvas, through business models, through other things. It can help us be the differentiator so that your customers, your clients, your partners understand that you and your organization are the right match for them. Because when we're undergirding all that we do through the lens of our reason for being, that's going to shine through in our vision. That's going to shine through in our mission. That's going to shine through in our strategic goals. When we hire, when we interview, when we integrate, when we onboard, when we integrate, when we work with that myriad of stakeholders, what we're trying to do is light that fire, light the fire of Ikigai, right? Because if we can continue that, that is going to show a strong purpose and a brand to all of our most important stakeholders. That's going to attract investment, partnerships, and heighten your market share. And last but not least is we need, now that we've identified it, we built it from the ground up in our DNA, we've driven competitive advantage, and we're well on our way to scaling exponentially. Now we need to sustain and through customer satisfaction, and we need to continue to drive cost efficiencies. Again, if we harness the core principles, reason for being, it's going to allow us to put in those control framework that says, are we off course? Are we on course? What is our performance management data telling us? What's our dashboard? What's our scorecard? Are we in true alignment with where we said we wanted to go and how we forecast how our performance was going to be occurring over a certain time interval? So because Ikigai makes us more relatable as leaders, more relatable as organizations, more relatable as teams, more open to engagement, more open to understanding what's at the core that each of those personnel that are coming in and through our organization have and stand for, then we're going to be able to harness them more effectively, and we're going to be able to drive efficiencies. We're going to be able to drive effectiveness. We're going to be able to drive productivity gains. And And we're going to be putting out into the world the fact that we have strong business practices that are sustainable. And ultimately, what that's going to lead to is stronger long-term viability. So today, this is Dr. Rhonda, the CEO of Global Innovation Strategies, these success strategies, bringing you the power of Ikigai for driving business success. These four concepts, we can work with you on an Ikigai canvas for yourself or for your business. Happy to engage with you to see how we could exponentially drive progress and scale for you and your business. You can reach me at CEO@globalinnovationstrategies.com. And we will see you next week with more tips, tools, and techniques on Spotlight on Success series for week 22.